Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wes Bjornson, and this is Embers and Echoes. Scratch that, reverse it. Today, we're going to play D&D. Unlike all the other days when we did not play D&D. Listen, don't get me rambling. Before we do anything, I'm going to introduce my players. And turn the alarm on my phone off. Playing Fenna Teakettle is Remy Squeaks. Terry Trashcan being played by the illustrious O'Roger. Supplement 040 being played by Gabby. Zalaria, say hello, Zalaria.
Aria.
Almost. Cal being played by Cal. Fish being played by, I almost said her real name, Mal. And Alexi being played by Christopher. When last we left our heroes, Supplement 040, can you tell me what happened?
Oh, no. So we all woke up in the Village of Champions, and it has an official name, but that's what we're going with for now. It's the Village of Champions, and we discovered that we would be facing our first tournament in 2 days, and we were now stuck in the Village of Champions, not allowed to leave. We went into a dinner banquet and got to catch up with Sir Gregory, who is the ultimate champion. We discovered that our first round of this tournament was going to be combat through monster, and we all got very concerned about the keyword through monster.
Good job on that,
there.
On that wording.
Yeah, so we're all still very concerned about that. It got worse later on. But while connecting with Sir Gregory, Sup got to meet another automaton, and that one recognized him. That was a toy soldier peacekeeper who recognized him, and between him and Sir Gregory, Sup learned some more about the renown of the rubber ducks. And we all also decided that the next day we were going to go see Captain Frank, but our prime directive for the evening was to figure out more about the combat through monster. So in a lovely turn of many events, we freed the town crier, who turned out to be jargon, but maybe, we think. We freed the town crier. We got a key to steal the list. We read the list, and the list told us that we are all facing on our... Well, no. It told us everybody facing a different monster. We get to face a beholder. Great. What else happened last session? Fenna and Kiesel had a moment of connection that was concerning, and we're going to see what that turns into. And then Fish had a moment where larceny came to play, and we helped her, Terry and Sup, helped chase larceny. Larceny died, turned into a guard. We found out that she had killed a guard. We were able to revive the guard, found out the guard had no memory, and we're hoping that that's not going to be a bigger problem down the road, but are all very concerned about Larceny the rat being actual people and what magic is involved there. That's what I have.
You guys managed to steal the Scroll of Declaration from a case held in the main hall. The Scroll of Declaration's job is to be written in every morning with the coming events that that will be announced for the tournament. Usually it's the crier that does that, but we will see what happens as you guys have set him free. As you replaced the Scroll of Declaration, Zalaria, being the only one in the room, put the scroll in the box and closed the lid and turned to realize that she was somewhere else Standing in a red skyscape. The clouds heavy with blood, because it rains blood here. And her father, her grandfather, and her future husband, all in one person, stood staring at her. And that is where we join today's game. Zalaria, would you like to explain why your mother has told me you've ran away?
Explain?
Explain.
And you don't know?
I have not a clue.
My mother sent me away to capture the heart of a prince and bring his soul to her, and therefore she could run the entire country with her schemes. And I did spend time with him. I spent a lot of time with him. And he was a good man. Very good man. And I pretended for so long, just to convince him that I loved him. And before long, it wasn't convincing anymore. It was real. And I fell in love with him. Mother came for me and told me to deliver his soul. And I couldn't do it. So I devised a scheme to run with the prince. But she found him first, and she brought us both back to hell. And that is where she put him in chains. And she tortured him for weeks. And then she summoned me to her chamber. And she told me that for my disobedience, I would watch the man I loved die. She flayed him alive while I watched.
So more of your mother's silly games. Very well. I was concerned it was quite serious. I'll return you to your mortal travelings. Be prepared for your position in the coming year, I would think. Enjoy your time.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back there.
And he clips his fingers, and you fall out of this world, back into standing alone in a dark, long feast chamber, having the memory of the blooded sky fade out of your eyes. What would you like to do?
I just fall down on my knees on the ground and start weeping.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but are you alright? A kind of portly guard sort of stands off to the entrance of the room.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. I sleepwalk sometimes, and I think I was having a bad dream. Can you help me back to my bunk, please?
Yeah, of course I can do that. And he comes over and he kind of helps you stand. And he starts to walk you back to your bunk. The bunkhouse, quiet. It's very late into the night. And as you enter and you look around, everyone seems to be in their beds asleep except for Kiesel, standing tall in his corner, just staring at the corner. This is where I think you're supposed to sleep. You know, with nightmares and sleepwalking, they say that milk thistle helps a lot.
Milk thistle?
Yeah, that's the one I use.
Well, could you get me a glass, please?
I'm not much for running, but yeah, I can do that. And he kind of scurries away.
I'm gonna walk over to Kiesel. Is his back turned to the wall?
No, his back is turned to everyone, and his face is to the wall. So you
Okay.
see his
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
incredible, muscular frame from the back. The torn sort of semblance of a shirt, it's really just a rag hanging off of him. His shoulders and large swaths of his body are very visible through this torn shirt. And as you approach, you can see that he's sweating profusely.
Okay. I'm gonna go up close to him, probably about an arm's length away, and say, "Excuse me, Kiesel, is it?"
He doesn't speak, but you see his mask. He wears this large elk head mask, and you see the antlers sort of turn very slightly in acknowledgement.
I beg your pardon, but I couldn't help but hear that you said you made a mistake by being here. Why have you come?
A moment passes, and he doesn't answer. And his mask, he watches the antlers turn back to their original position. And just as you start to think he's probably not going to speak to you, he says, "My brother is in here with me."
And where?
And he uses his large hand to grab his antler, and he kind of begins to turn at it and torque at it. Breaks his own antler off. He drops it on the ground. "I have to get him out of here."
Which brother?
That fat, pearl-skinned piece of shit.
Oh no. Is it Mort?
And when
Is
you
he
say
inside your head?
when you say Mort's name, you hear a sort of disembodied chuckle.
What do you want with Kiesel, Mort? Come out of here and face us.
Ma'am, do you want that milk thistle?
Oh, yes, of course, thank you. And what was your name?
Oh, I'm James.
James, be a good boy and run along now. I appreciate the tonic.
As you turn around, it's him in his sort of middle-aged glory, very balding, very portly. He's lived a life, and he's covered in this cheap chainmail that's very ill-fitting, and a tabard of his house, and he hands you the drink. It's kind of a thick, milky substance. He says, "I can stay here if you don't feel safe with that one."
Oh, I'm quite all right. Please run along, and I kiss him on the cheek.
Okay. His cheeks kind of blush, and he looks down at his feet, and you can tell he probably doesn't get a lot of attention. And he turned and like almost giggles as he starts to walk away. When you turn your face back to Kiesel, he has resigned the conversation. He has returned his full focus to the corner, and you get the impression he's not going to be speaking to you again.
What's going on with his antler that he broke off?
It's just laying there on the ground.
I'm gonna take it.
He doesn't even acknowledge that you took it. You return to bed?
Is anyone else awake? Anyone in my party or anyone at all?
Doesn't seem to be. I'll let the players decide, but if you're awake right now, you're going to take a point of exhaustion. So it's up to you guys. We are deep into the night. So I'm going to
Is there anything that I investigate or do like a perception check or something on the antler?
Yeah. I'd let you roll an Arcana check.
Okay. That's great because I have +4 on that, which is I rolled a 16, so 20.
Roll a history check as well.
Okay. 12.
Okay, it's not as good. With an unnatural 20 on the Arcana, and with a 12 in history, you don't gain any immediate insight onto why it would be cool to have this thing, but you could feel that it is quite magical. And you don't know if that magic comes from Kiesel's vampiric origin, or if this is something to do with the Wormfather and the three brothers. You're not sure what type of magic, but it's certainly magical.
Okay. I'm going to return to my bunk for the time being.
Do you drink the milk thistle?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Let's do it.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
Oh God.
Roofie. Immediately.
Oh, what the hell was that?
16.
16. Okay, good to know. You nestle down in your bunk and you sort of scuttle in. And the last thing you hear play in your mind before sleep takes you is, be ready to assume your position within the year. And then you fall into sleep. The sun dapples through the elevated windows at the top of this gymnasium-like bunker, and it begins to wake you all one at a time, and you begin to hear the stirrings of the tournament village outside the windows. People are waking, people are doing business, birds are chirping. You guys all sort of wake up at the same time. What would you like to do?
Just out of curiosity, as we wake, did any of Harry's weird contraptions that he set underneath people's beds, did they work?
You've got no way to know yet.
We just woke up. Did we seem cranky?
You just woke up. You haven't investigated. You could walk around
I'm
and investigate.
investigating.
You don't hear Terry's cricket clicker. And when you look over, who was it you laid it on? It was Kiesel and somebody else.
Kiesel had the fart bomb.
Mm-hmm. Who had the
other one was
clicker?
it was me and put it under the wand polishers.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, the wand polishers got the cricket, and Kiesel got the fart bomb.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
You got it.
Fenna.
Anybody want to help? Oh, Fenna? I will help Fenna. I'm very good at those. I would be very, very pleased if it was me.
You asked.
In the
Fenna. Also,
meantime, Step is going to awaken. His eyes are going to brighten, and he's just immediately going to say to no one in particular, "We need to go to Captain Frank."
It's probably smart. You're muted.
I would
Mama.
also like to go to Captain
Yeah.
Frank's.
It's an investigation.
Yes.
14.
That was with advantage.
Yeah, no, not great.
Yeah, that's not great.
Look, I've been stressed. Mort is in a body over there.
You don't.
You don't know, though.
You don't hear the cricket clicker. So
Son of a...
you get the impression in the middle of the night, somebody probably got up, figured out where it was, and squished that fucking thing.
Oh.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do with your morning as you wake up?
Do we have breakfast here, or?
Yeah, I was about to say fish wants breakfast.
You get the idea that they feed you once a day, and that is through the
What the?
the feast hall for dinner.
The feast hall.
The feast hall.
Oh, the feast hall or hole?
Hall. But you say it with a Cockney accent, so it's the feast hall.
The feast hall.
You got it.
Well, I have some apples and some pickled eels if anybody's hungry.
Dish. Speaking of pickled eels, and I'm gonna pull out the pickled eels I stole and give them to her.
Nice.
Wait.
You're my favorite, Caldrian. You're my favorite today.
Are those pickled deals or pickled eels?
Ever since we had that conversation, I've been craving them.
Pickled eels?
Gross.
You're saying pickled eels, right? Pickled eels?
Pickled eels.
No, it's
In a way,
eels like
we're
that you
saying pickled
catch in
eels
the
and
water.
pickled eels.
Mm-hmm.
And then you pickle. Yeah. They're a delicacy where I'm from, personally. I
So
enjoy
Cal-
them.
Did Cal just have a whole ass pickled eel underneath his bedspread like the whole night?
I
That's
guess so,
what
yeah.
was smelling so bad.
That's what the smell was.
Yeah, that's
Listen.
just fart bombs.
We're
I got some
adventurers.
bone marrow.
Okay? We get over smells really quick. You guys,
You guys begin to
Yeah,
exit out of the bunker.
So as we're exiting out, I'm gonna read that note that I got from Gregory as I play with Gregory.
Okay, I had two notes that I was supposed to give you. Can you remind me the context that he gave you the note? Because I wound up only giving you one.
So I was talking to him about the exotic stag and inviting him to come and visit, and then he handed me a note.
Okay. When you open it, okay, where are you at in the room?
We're about to leave the room, so we're kind of like walking out the front door, and I'm gonna like hang back a little bit. As
Okay.
everybody goes out.
So in that case, when you open it, it's a blank piece of paper. But when you run your fingertips over it, you can feel there are impressions, indentions.
So I'm gonna like drop a little ink on it. Or I'm gonna
Okay.
like rub a little ink on my finger and kind of like rub across the top of it.
Roll a performance check. Let's see if that works. That's the unintended solution to it, but it might work.
Yeah, did it? All right. Oh, I just realized I don't have my dice. Give me like 2 seconds.
Oh no!
Comes to D&D, doesn't have any dice.
Right. Hey, I'm no better.
In the
Done it.
meantime, everyone leaves Cal behind.
Look, guys, it's been a very eventful day for me.
My boys had a bad day.
I apologize. All right,
That's fair.
here we go.
I'm so ready.
Natural 20.
Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Heyo.
No, I can take a picture of it and send it.
No, I
to
believe you. I
all.
believe you. Just holy shit. It's the universe
Plus,
making
I have
it
like
that
a
day.
plus like 12 on performance. Not quite that good, but pretty
It's
close.
to make up for his bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. I need so much more for the bad day.
He said he needed
I'll get that
D&D
later.
for the bad day.
It says it's weird. It's almost like it's written written in like a dialect that doesn't make a lot of sense initially, but as you stare at it, especially with a 20, I'm just gonna tell you what it says. Combat
Yay.
through monster doesn't mean what you think it means. Stay on your toes, is what it says.
I'm just gonna be like, interesting, and I'm just gonna keep walking.
Fucking useless.
And
Throws the
now-
paper out.
Wait, hold on. Now he has an ink blot right here because that
Yeah.
was the same finger.
Right. Yeah, your salt and pepper beard now has a fingerprint in the middle of it.
So, I have a lot to tell you guys if you want to know about the scroll and what was on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sounds great. Yes, please.
There wasn't a lot of information on there, but all I can tell you is that the first group will be battling a level 1 beholder.
What's a
Does
beholder?
Seth have any idea what that is?
The only
I
person
don't.
here who has ever interacted with, or probably not interacted, but ever has any knowledge of a beholder, ironically, is Fish.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I love knowing that about myself.
Well, you
And I
fought
also have...
in a coliseum, so you have seen these
Yeah,
things.
I've seen some things. I mean, they're
second
big, they're floaty, like tentacle-y things. They're now.
Oh,
That doesn't seem so bad.
And she
They
she froze. She's frozen.
poop.
Unfrozen.
Hey,
You
Tentacle
froze
things.
just in time for poop.
And then one
Well-
other bit of information. Kiesel. Mort is inside his head. Somehow.
Oh, Lord.
And now I have one of his antlers, and I hold up his ginormous antler in my hand.
Did you invite him to the bar?
Maybe I take your hand and I put it down where people cannot see that you have a thing from a giant monster that is in this room.
Oh, I do not understand.
When I touch it, does something happen?
No.
Okay.
But I
I'd
forgot
like
to mention
see
that when you guys
if
woke
don't
up,
mind.
Kiesel was not in the room with you. Keep going.
Interesting.
What would not attack Kiso?
How do you know Mort?
We were off to.
Can't get away from me, Alexi. I got questions for you. A man is trying to kidnap me or have sex with me. I don't know, but it is scary, and you need to stop it, and you need to tell me what you know.
it might
he
be
wants
both,
to.
honestly.
What about if he just wants to court you?
Sexually.
As a person, when you say court, you mean he locks in a basement and you become held hostage for the rest of your life.
I mean,
This
that's
is a
personally
nice
not
man.
how I would do it,
That's
but
so romantic.
That is a nice night. Is that what you just said, Alexi?
No, nice man.
Oh,
Mort is a nice man.
I heard that's a nice night. I was very concerned. Sorry.
Can I take a look, see at that antler?
Zora?
Sure. And I hand him the antler, which is like probably 3 times his size.
It's pretty big. It's a pretty big antler. You are holding this monstrosity. You're surprised at how light it is. Doesn't seem to weigh a
Take
lot.
magic.
Yeah, there's certainly magic. It is. I'll get back to you on which arcane house it's from.
Guys, what would happen if Sup tried to put the antler in his chest plate?
Eat it.
Not eat it, but like,
I want to see you eat it.
Say fucking
I
what?
know you do.
Is this a test to see if she's Kirby, if she turns into Kiesel?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I hope she has Kirby powers. So yeah.
Last campaign, I touched a god bubble and imbibed
Yeah, and look
the
how
god.
that turned out.
Maybe touching, maybe.
Oh, Tilly, don't
Just
even go
it.
there. Oh,
Hey,
Tilly, don't even go
what I
there.
playing-
did,
we're
I
playing-
did for love.
We're playing this Dungeons and Dragons, not that Dungeons and Dragons. Stop
Which
it.
also has
Sorry,
jargon
my bad.
involved.
You're right. My bad.
Do I
Okay.
know what Kiesel's helmet provides him? Like what abilities his helmet has?
He didn't have a helmet when you guys were together. The helmet is a new
Okay.
addition. Yeah,
The helmet's a new addition.
right. As
Okay.
you remember, Kiesel, he was a beautiful Fabio-esque giant muscular man. His
Yeah.
disheveled appearance that you've seen in the church, and now this is all new.
Gotcha. Perhaps we should just leave the antler alone. Move on.
I'm definitely bringing the antler with me.
Yeah, we're definitely bringing the antler.
You better
I'm
keep
definitely not
So-
leaving it here in this bunk.
that. Sup, you should eat it.
So you
No.
should eat it.
I hear the bone
That's the-
marrow is very nice.
No.
I head to Captain Frank's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, to Captain Frank's we go.
Is anybody not doing the obvious plan? Also, move your bottle, my love. Is anybody not doing the obvious plan?
On our way to Captain Frank's, is there like a food stand where we can like buy breakfast? I mean, I'm assuming like food vendors have
They are
been
there
made
are
aware.
vendors of many types along the main street here, and you can very easily find all kinds of foods.
Okay.
As we head that way, do we see any town crier or anybody upset that there's not a town crier or
On the hunt for people who may have let the town crier loose.
yeah, do
perception
we hear
check.
any hot goss? Okay.
While
Maybe
she's rolling.
maybe insight is more applicable here.
Guidance.
Yes.
While they are rolling that, I might want to, if with your permission, roll an Arcana check on this antler. But I was going to use Detect Magic and then roll an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what's up.
I'm gonna text it to you in case you
Guidance
decide
gets me a
not to.
D4.
D4.
And you said what kind of check? Investigation or perception?
Insight.
Insight. Oh, perfect. That gives me the most. So that is a 24.
Hell yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Let me text this to Roger.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, you're good.
You see nothing, Jon Snow. Actually, Jargon wiped the minds of all these people, and they never even knew town crier existed here. And it's like its entire being was only for our show and benefit.
That
Yeah, no, I'm
seems
scared.
pretty accurate, if I'm
That
honest.
seems, yeah,
Yeah.
that seems
That
legit.
seems too probable, too realistic.
It just seems too like him, right? Like he would just write himself out of the problem. He'd be like, "Okay, now end scene."
Yeah.
Do with that what you will, Roger. The general, you don't see anybody over at the well. You don't see anybody looking for the crier. And the general vibe is
Okay.
that nobody has even like noticed or gives a shit.
Like, it doesn't seem like there's a missing person.
Right. Yeah.
That's concerning. What trap are we falling into, guys?
The jargon trap.
Yeah.
The jargon gave us something that we didn't want to have, trap, but we don't know that because we're not them. They don't know.
Do we see anyone with Terry Trash Can
Merch.
memorabilia or books or merch? Yeah.
Most of the people here are competitors in a tournament where they think they need to look scary. So no, most of them are not wearing our favorite little possum man across their chest.
I think those people would be extra tough. Do we see buttons and sweaters?
Yeah.
You
that
have
was
not
pretty then.
And needle?
you have not made contact with button sweaters or needles since the morning. But you saw their bunks were made and that they the bunks looked slept in, and then they woke up in the morning, made their beds like good boys, and went off to some adventure of their own.
They're the best boys. They have to stay though in the town, right? So if like we were to want to tell
Everyone
them
does. Yes.
what they were fighting, we could do that.
Everyone stays in the town once you've entered.
Perfect. All right. Well, grab food. Head to Captain's.
So Tara don't have no monies.
This
Yeah.
your
Most of us
robot
don't
have
right now, if
monies.
we're honest.
Yeah, Fish is a little light on funds, too.
I got a plan. I can make us some monies.
I can steal.
How?
Yay.
Well,
How do you want to make money?
Is there an unattended table, like a place for people to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sit at it, grab a nearby cloth, and put it over top of it. I'm gonna get out an ink pen and an oil well, and I'm gonna put a sign on the front that says "Autographs by Terry Trashcan"
Oh, goodness.
for $5.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Amazing.
goodness. I hate this.
And that's on traveling with famous people. Now, pull up the lyre. Do the
I didn't
same.
choose this life, but I will take advantage of it.
You did choose this life now. You're taking ownership of it.
Cal,
Well,
are
we
you
also
gonna
need to know what the next book says, so this way it will literally get handed to me.
Yeah.
are you gonna join
Big
in on
bag.
the festivities, Cal?
I am going to go to the nearest station that has booze,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start drinking.
Same.
There are no establishments with alcohol on this road.
No booze for you.
In fact,
Cow.
But what
Go
about George?
in fact, the only place you've seen alcohol since you came here was at your bar, their bar, and the feast.
This place is terrible.
Cow, I could probably use your help. You're good at this kind of stuff, ain't you?
What kind of stuff we talking here?
I mean, like, get people's attention, draw them in. I don't know.
Oh,
You could
I mean,
probably do like an
certainly
impromptu
do that.
performance and people would tip you
Whoa,
money.
whoa,
That would
whoa.
also be helpful.
I have things I need to
Contest.
get from Captain Franks, so...
Oh, do you have
I'm
money?
happy
I
to-
was doing this because I don't have money.
Oh, well, how about this? I'll help draw them in, so you can start making money. And then, while you do that, me and Zolario will take all their gold.
That's kind of what he wants
mean,
anyway.
What y'all want to do after they get here is y'all's idea.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna jump up on the table and be like, "Hear ye, hear ye! Terry Trashcan here.
Roll a
Come get your
performance check.
autographs." Roll what?
A performance check.
While he's doing that, are there any other like entertainers on the road, or are we the
Not
only ones?
a single one.
Okay.
Yeah.
People here mean fucking business, except for
Fish would like to
us.
take out her daggers and start juggling them beside them.
Also, roll a performance check.
I also am going to start dancing on the table.
Roll a performance
That's a
check.
dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a 25.
I'm gonna throw up minor illusion to just give us like club lights over here where it's like all badass and we're all doing different things.
Amazing.
We don't even have any booze, guys.
Love it.
Stuff is gonna
Booze and
gonna
pants
glow
and
his
booze and
eyes.
pants.
It's
Different
coming from
colors.
Stuff's eyes.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Fish is gonna turn to Cal and just be like, I know they don't have alcohol, but pickled eel juice, that might get you something.
We got
A little fucked up.
we got an unnatural 20. What'd you roll, Zolaria?
19.
19. What'd you get, Cal?
I'm gonna
I got a 25.
Okay. What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna blow a little air onto them so it looks like his fur is like blowing in the wind, and Cal's hair is just,
Coiffed and beautiful.
Yeah,
His
gonna keep-
beard is.
yeah. Gotta get the men look fresh.
Alexi, what are you doing in all of this?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Alexis just propped up across the street, just like, what the fuck is this?
Like, who are these people?
People start to get in line. With a
Hell
performance like this, there's no doubt that they're like, oh my god, that's Terry Trashcan. He's the one what writes them books that we read that one time.
Yeah.
So they start to line up.
Well, the illustrious Terry, step up and get your autographs. And then as I do that, I'm going to lean down to Terry and be like, don't forget to mention the bar.
Yeah.
As they're starting to line up, Alexi's like, I can make some money off of this. And he's gonna like start going to the line and be like, VIP payment. And then-
Okay. At the end of this whole debacle, I'm gonna give you a lump sum of money that you've made.
Hell yeah.
So, about an hour passes where one after another, some person walks up and is like, "Oh my fucking god, it's Terry Trashcan," and they come and they get your signature on one of the books that you've written, one of the many books you've written. You haven't seen a name you don't recognize on the book yet, though.
Okay.
Roll a perception check for me, Terry.
Okay. That is a 14.
With a 14, okay, that's fine enough. About an hour passes into the morning, and you start to get a little tired. You've been doing this now for an hour, signing signatures, high-fiving random strangers. The line is starting to slowly begin to dwindle. You feel like you've probably got most of the people from this part of town. When a new book is placed on your desk.
Ew.
Would you care to sign this for me, Terry Trashcan?
That voice sounds familiar. Have we met this person before?
Roll a history
Because it
check.
sounds exactly like the guy that was at the front of that city that kept restarting the day.
Roll a history check.
Gosh.
Okay.
While this going on, I'm going to be walking around picking a few pockets.
Sure. I'll give you a lump sum at the end.
I did the thing.
Get a nat 20?
I did the thing. We've all rolled natural 20s today already.
Yay!
Yeah, so that's a 25 on a natural 20. Holy shit, that's wild.
You have seen this man before. Exactly where you think. You also saw him once before when you very first learned that you are a prolific author. He was sitting in the bar near you all. And he slides the book over and he says, "If you could make it out to Eisenroth."
Eisenroth. Well, Eisenroth, I believe we done met several times. I think you're shaping up to be Terry's #1 fan.
I feel like that's a fair assessment, Terry Trashcan.
So,
He leans over the table and he says, "How are you doing it?"
you know, when I know, I'll tell you.
I wrote these books when I was a boy. And yet every word seems to come in your writing. How are you stealing from me, Terry Trashcan?
You wrote these books.
He doesn't speak.
I want you to know, Terry didn't do this to you. Somebody else is doing this to Terry. Yes, I am exploiting it because I need money.
Yeah, he looks
looks
around at the performance of this
Yeah.
circus you've got, and these posters with your names on it, and these T-shirts with your face on them.
I'm not going to try to hide any of this or mistake it for what it ain't. It is. I'm using the situation to get financial income because I have none. That being said, I didn't do this. I don't know how this is getting done. I'm just as concerned about this as you are.
Yes, that's believable, Terry. I believe you.
Yeah,
He
something
leans-
tells me that you don't.
He leans in a little closer, and he pulls his black-brimmed cap off of his head, and he says, "You have the infamy that is mine, and I will have it back." And he pulls the book out from under your pen, leaving like a deep scratch on the page that you were signing. Enjoy your
Infamy
tenement,
is
Terry.
a choice of word.
Enjoy your tenement. And he places the book in his pocket, and he stands, and he begins to walk away.
Okay, wait, can I interject here? I kind of raised my hand before you said that he took the book off the table, and I wanted to ask if any of us could note the name of the book that he put down.
Yeah, roll a... Oh, how do we want to do that? Perception, I guess. Roll a perception check.
I'll help. I mean,
Okay, yeah. I'm sure you would have looked too.
yeah, I definitely would have looked. I was signing it.
Actually, because he looked, you've got it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
it's a Terry trash can and the end of the tournament. And then below it was an emblem that looked a lot like the shape that's scratched into Kiesel's forehead of his mask.
Okay, so we're having Sup eat that book, right?
It's now gone. So, nope. Okay, cool.
When you go to look to try to follow his path, he gets sort of lost in the crowd, and then he's gone. The Terry Trash Can Brigade has raised 1,100 gold.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Damn, Terry.
That'll do.
Popular dude.
Yeah, what was that fella's name again? I couldn't hear it over the sound. I was just none.
Eisenroth, I think. Hey, Terry,
Eisenroth.
are you going to give us like an assistance fee? Because that's a lot of money.
I was gonna split it with all y'all.
Wonderful.
We all gonna fight together, right? Y'all ain't gonna leave Terry to do it. You guys are gonna fight with Terry, right?
I like punching people for money.
You guys are gonna help Terry,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, you guys gonna help Terry. That's fine. Yeah, we split it. We all earned it together. We all keep it together.
Sup is gonna ask,
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
how did he have the next book?
I'm
Do
assuming
you think
because
Captain
he
Frank
wrote
will
them.
have it?
What'd you say,
hope
Terry?
so. I said I'm assuming because he wrote them.
So what? He's distributing them for you on your behalf?
No, I think that he has the original copies, and somehow magically the other copies are getting created under my name and being distributed without his consent.
Did you see if it had
How
your name on the
does
front or
he
his
know-
name?
It had my name on the front.
So he's
How
distributing.
does he know your future? That
I'm
book
assuming
was
because he
titled
wrote it.
Terry Trash Can and the end of the tournament. How does he
Yeah.
know how the tournament will end?
I don't know. I mean, they talk about some kind of like divination, maybe. I don't know. It's not my strong suit. I mean, I can turn some springs and dirty cheese into a watch, but like I don't really know much about, reading the future.
Okay.
Captain Franks.
Captain Franks!
Captain Frank.
Captain Frank.
You guys.
If we're splitting the money evenly, by the way, it's 157 gold, 7 ways.
That's what we're doing.
And we'll add
did
an
the
extra
math.
30 gold in for Cal. And what was your performance roll, Alyssa?
Me?
Wasn't- Alyssa's.
It
It
was
was 19. We'll say 20 gold for you.
And Fish also did juggling.
They were pickpocketing is why they got extra. It wasn't really a performance thing. All right.
So it was 120, you said? I'm sorry.
157.
157
Okay, thank you.
each.
You guys begin to make your way toward Captain Frank, and before long, you hear his ever-present cry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Captain Frank's, where we got everything you want and have the things you need. Won't you come on inside and let me help you? What do you guys do?
We
Hello, Captain Frank! Hello!
Hello, Tiny Possum Man. Won't you come on inside? I promise not to eat you. That's a joke, because I'm from the South. And he
I
opens the
would like
tent
that to
door.
not be a joke. I'm going inside.
The south of what?
The south of here,
You
Vaelmyr.
never had possum stew before?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Whose team you on, dog? What's going on here?
Does everybody enter? Does anybody not enter? I guess is the best question.
I go in.
Yeah, no,
All
go
right.
to
No,
Captain
I'm going to
Frank.
the hoedown.
As you guys step in, an individual Captain Frank walks toward each of you. And in unison they say, "Welcome to Captain Frank's, where we got everything you want and have things you need. What is it I can help you with, Finna Tea Kettle?"
Oh, I was not expecting to go first. Okay. Do you have a book or more information on Olgra or the song?
Well, we might have the largest, most thorough library on the gods this side of the Great River. Why don't you take my arm and come down to the bookshelf with me?
All right. Cool.
And you guys disappear. Terry Trashcan, your attendant stands very tall over you, very broad shoulders with a blue jean overalls and a straw hat. And he leans down to one knee and he says, "What about you, little fellow? What can I help you with?"
Well, I heard that there was a new book by Terry Trashcan out. I want one.
Well, wanting and needing are two special things, both different. And if you want it, I'm going to make sure you got it, buddy. And he starts walking toward the bookshelf. Supplement 040. It's been a long time since I saw you. How can Captain Frank help?
I want to understand.
Not
I
again.
don't understand.
Oh.
Not again.
Well, Supplement 040. Understanding is a complicated thing. But when I touch your shoulder, and he does so, it seems like you already understand.
Oh no. What do you understand?
He leans forward into your, the closest thing to an ear you have. The hole on the side of your head that processes auditory stimulus. And he says, once you learn how to control it, you'll understand everything.
Control what?
What can I help you with, Zelaria?
Oh, hi, Captain Frank.
Well, hello, Zelaria.
Well, I want some sort of... I'm looking for a calling card of sorts, like a coin or something. That I have one.
Mm-hmm.
And it can multiply, and I can give them out to people. Kind
Like
of
a-
like a business
Like
card.
a business card. Hey, that's a great idea.
Yes,
How about you come over here with me to the trinket section?
absolutely.
He puts his arm out for you to take it.
My arm in his.
Yeah. You walk over to a large table with many rings and coins and hanging necklaces, and it looks like a tchotchke shop. Just a little stall with stuff. Caldrian, you handsome devil, you. What is it you seek today?
You handsome devil, you, Captain Frank.
I try. I've been working, buddy.
We notice. We notice. So, Captain, I want a way to talk to people over long distances. You think you could help me with that?
Well, yeah. There's lots of solutions to that. Hey, we got some of the freshest sending stones they make. I just got a shipment in this
Is
morning.
that-
Why don't you come over here to me? I'll show you.
All right.
And he walks you over to
I'll walk over.
a separate kiosk, sort of toward the back of the large room. And there are just like rocks with runes written all over the place back here.
How would I use this?
Well, you see, the thing about a sending stone is, you got to have one, and they got to have one, and you hold it up to your mouth, and you speak words, and it will relay those words to the other stone.
Oh, that seems very simple.
Yeah,
How many people can I talk to at once with one of these?
it's a real one-to-one situation. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't make
All
them that speak to multiple people.
Let me
Rocky
get two pairs.
talkies.
There are
Damn it, you
walkie-talkies.
beat me to it. I was waiting
No,
to do it
walkie-talkies.
in game.
What's a rocky-talkie?
It's a rock
They're
that you
rocks.
talk to.
Oh,
It's a rocky talkie.
I'm with you. That's so funny. Fish, was it? I think. What is it you're after?
Well, so I got two things, Frank, that I wanna discuss with you.
Okay, I'm here.
One of them is I'd really love like a stabby thing. We're going into this tournament. I want to look at some stabby things that I might add to my repertoire. But the other and more important thing, Frank, is I want to know more about this god that I went into the place of. Her name's Tilly. And I hadn't heard anything about. I didn't grow up in this godhood thing, this religion thing. I want to know more about her.
Huh. You watch as Captain Eyes turn white and begin to shudder a a line forms across the middle of them. And you realize this is what happens when he's going through his like inventory catalog. And there's a moment where he doesn't speak. And then his eyes, the shittery line stops. And his eyes open back into themselves. Well, that first one I can definitely help you with. I got lots of things like that. That second one's a little harder. I have a single resource. And it's not going to be cheap, fish.
When we say not cheap, how not cheap are we talking?
I can't sell it to you for gold.
Well, I guess that's kind of good, because I'm not, like, flush right now. So what are we talking here, Frank?
Why don't you come over here? We'll have a conversation. And he starts to lead you toward, like, swords and daggers. Captain Frank walks up to you, Alexi. There's a moment where you almost got a sense of like hesitation. What can I do for you?
I need help. Two things. I want to condition my body more. I want to become stronger, more durable. And two, I need to figure out what this is and how to make it work. And I
What are you
pull out
holding
the broom.
You mind if I take a look at it?
I hand it over to him.
Well, this is an interesting artifact here, fella. Can you maybe tell me about it? Where'd you get this?
It comes from the God Scar.
Yeah. Good craftsmanship. Obviously not a broom. Hands it back to you and he says, be 100 gold if you want to know what it's about.
What about the first thing?
Something to make you a little stronger. We got potions of giant strength. We got belts. We got several different types of food for a temporary boost in physical strength. Maybe even a constitution boost.
Yes, I'd like to see the belts and the foods, I guess.
Absolutely. Won't you walk with me? And he doesn't really wait. You catch he's being a little more terse with you than he was with everyone else.
That's fine.
Yeah. You find that a little odd. Finn and Tea Kettle, what was it you wanted?
I want to know about the song in Bulgra, and specifically if there was a book on all the gods. I'm looking for like.
He leads you over to a bookshelf, absolutely packed with books about the gods. It is an impressive collection. And as you look down and you have the thought, man, I wish there were more, there are more. Man, I wish there were more, there are more. And that fucker just keeps going until the bookshelf runs out of your visual distance. The room has stretched.
So first, specifically, is there one on Bulgra and the song?
The first book you pick up is a green leather-bound book. This is Bulgra and the Song.
Okay. Is there another one that just has like about the gods, like general information?
Many. Yeah. The next book you pick up is about the modern pantheon of Vaelmyr.
Perfect. Can I pick both of those two off the shelf?
Absolutely.
Also, Mort. Captain Frank, I got a question for you. If we were to have to fight a beholder, I don't even know what that thing is, but apparently it's something that might be odd and scary. What would you recommend?
Well, there's lots of things I could recommend to you. Individual books about beholders aren't particularly rare. There's lots of adventurers who have used them. But if you really want to know something cool, roll me a d20.
All right.
And he just has a jar of D20s on the counter next to you.
He does.
14. We're struggling today with the dice rolls.
14. He turns around and he reaches up and he plucks a book off the top shelf and he hands it to you. And it says, The Monster Manual 5e.
Okay, yes. Yes. Okay. How much are all these books, Mort? Frank.
Or
If you call me Mort again, I'm going to double these prices.
Freudian slips.
I know, right?
Sorry.
the heart's coming through.
It's the southern in you is getting me all messed up on my own accent. I'm having a hard time.
Well, that's shocking. I'm going to say for all three of these books, we're going to charge about 60 gold. That feels about fair to me.
Perfect. I'll take it.
All right. Terry Trashcan, what was it you asked for?
Trying
to remember everybody's.
I asked for a copy of the new book.
Oh, right. He walks you over to a table. And he kind of moves his hand as though he's doing like a real display gesture. And he says, now these are all the Terry Trashcan novels that I have access to. And if you needed them, I could maybe get my hands on the new book.
What if I wanted them?
Well, then I can definitely get my hands on them. And he reaches behind your ear and he pulls out Terry Trashcan and How the Tournament Ends. He hands it to you, and when you open it, there is your signature with a single line going all the way down. It's the same book from this morning.
Terry signed this book this morning.
Well, it sure looks like it. Because of that signature, I might have to charge you a little more.
Do you take these books from people?
Well, I mean, if you want something, I got to procure it. My job.
Oh, so you just take them from people, though.
This isn't a purely up and up establishment, if that's what you're asking me.
Well, I mean, Terry kind of feels like he's already wronged this fella. Maybe you let Terry peruse this and then give it back.
I could sit you aside with it for 20 minutes or so for maybe 10 gold.
Okay.
And he holds his hand up for the 10 gold, and he puts he hands you like a little lace bookmark. And he says, don't forget to leave your place. You don't want to get lost. Supplement 040.
If I cannot understand, I want yarn.
Well, Supplement. That's a great idea. And I'll tell you what, we got a great yarn collection. Why don't you come over here? We had a couple fellas this morning came in, got a whole big bunch of rainbow colored yarn. It's crazy. One of them asked me if I could make yarn out of a rainbow. Of course I can. And then he leads you over to this big table full of yarns.
Probably my friend from the Knitting Guild.
Yeah, they
Do you have any more of the rainbow yarn?
The yarn made from a rainbow or the rainbow yarn? Because them is different things.
The yarn made from a rainbow.
I could get you a little bit of that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I could.
Please.
He reaches up into the sky, up into the air, and he begins to roll his fingers. And as he does this, from nothing, rainbow fiber begins to wrap around his finger until he has a whole thimble or a spool of it. And he hands it to him. Says, that'll be 500 gold, please.
Frank, I do not have that much gold. I want it for half of that.
Well, shit, I want to be able to fly, but we don't get everything we want. What are you talking about? This is made of a rainbow.
You said you have everything I want.
Well, apparently I lied. It's going to be 500 gold. This is a rainbow.
Duff is going to try to procure all of the gold that he has to his name.
Which is how much?
And 267.
This is where we find out
about half of what I need.
Vomit gold.
Right?
Which is why I said I wanted it to be for half of that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's up before you try to wheel and deal with me.
Yeah.
I got a favor I could use doing if you'd like to take that on. I'd take the rainbow spool for 250 gold.
What do you need?
I need a package delivered. Supplement. And usually that's not such a big thing for me. I can tend to pop in and pop out. But this place is a little different.
What is this place?
Well, there's an old woman. Lives off the banks of a swamp, way down, sort of southeast. I need you to go see her and bring her something for me.
What do you want me to bring Gustavo's wife?
And he presents from behind him a box wrapped in a yellow handkerchief. It's important you don't look inside here, Supplement. Very important.
Can I carry it inside me? To get it safely there?
You can carry it however you'd like to, as long as it gets where it's going.
Okay.
He hands you the box, the spool of a filament made of a rainbow, and you put 250 gold in his hand. It's been a real pleasure, Supplement 040.
Thank you, Frank.
Zalaria, what was it you wanted again?
I want coin. that I
Oh,
can
that's right.
customize.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
He leads you over to the tchotchke aisle, and it's a kiosk with like dangling necklaces from a pole and rings and all kinds of nonsense. It almost looks like a table you'd see at a Ren fair, just covered in crap. And he plucks a little silver coin off the table and he hands it to you. And when he puts it in your hand, your face sort of like molds onto the front of the coin.
So, could I put whatever I want on this coin?
Well, on one side, it has to be your face. That's what makes it the calling coin. But on the other side, you can place whatever you like.
Excellent. Do you have it in gold?
So you're holding this in your hand like this, and he puts his hand over yours, and when he pulls it off, it's gold.
Marvelous, darling. How much for this?
There's a few things you need to understand about this coin. It cannot be confused with money. There's a magical property that when someone touches it, they realize this is not money. You cannot create 1,000 of these and melt it down to make a sword, or whatever. It is intended for a single purpose, and if it's misused, you will lose it.
Don't worry, I'm using this
Excellent.
for a business card of sorts.
I think that's a great idea. And in fact, it is what it's meant for. I'll let you have it for 50 gold.
How about 30?
How about 52?
I'll give you 42.
I'll take 49.
You got yourself a deal.
Deal! They shake hands. You just gotta feel like you won something, huh? That's so funny. Do you know that's a real, law of... And we'll talk about it later. He sort of walks with you over to where you guys were heading. Can you remind me what it was you wanted?
Me?
No, Cal.
Oh.
I wanted two pair of calling stones.
Oh, that's right. He puts 2 in your hands, and then he's holding another 2, and he says, "Whisper into him."
And I'm going to whisper sweet nothings into him.
And sweet nothings
About
blast
Captain
out of the
Frank's
2
body.
he's holding. God, can you imagine what his abs would feel like? And you hear
Yeah.
it pulsate through the rock. Was this is this gonna fit your needs there, Cal?
It's going to fit my needs just right, Captain Frank. I also had one more thing, if you had the time.
Well, I've got all the time in the world for you, buddy.
I really need a way to talk to my pet, and I'm going to pull out Gregory.
When you pull the porcupine out, he's about the size of your palm.
Yeah.
And Captain Frank bends over and gives his little tummy a tickle. That's a very cute little porcupine, but I don't think you need my help, friend.
No? Oh. And I'm going to try to talk to him. Gregory, can I talk to you?
Of course you can.
Well. I guess that's all I need, Captain Frank.
As you start to turn, he puts his hand on your shoulder. And he pulls you a little closer. You're still holding your little porcupine, and he says, combat through monster don't mean what you think it means.
That's what I've been told.
And
What
then
does it mean, Frank?
he blinks and he shakes his head, and he's like, the fuck? And he doesn't understand what just happened. And he sort of shakes his head clear, and he turns and he begins to walk away.
Well.
Fish, of course you wanted some pickled eels, but I feel like you wanted something else. And he leads you over to the stabby section. Now we got lots of knives, swords,
Wonderful.
anything you can think of. What tickles your fancy?
So what I'm wanting, Frank, is I had this one opponent, kind of a personal pet peeve of mine as a person, and he had this short sword that glowed like moonlight when it was dark. And I just want something that's fucking cooler than that.
Cooler than that. Glowing moonlight's pretty fucking rad. I don't know if I can do you better than that, but you know what I could do is this one here. And he pulls a little short sword off the wall, and he hands it to you. And he says, say an element.
Fire.
And it erupts in fire. He says, try more.
Ooh, ice.
And it freezes over, and there's like a mist that kind of billows off of it. And it'll work for all kinds of things. It's a very versatile instrument.
Frank, you don't even have to sell me on this. How much is it?
He's not cheap. He's going to run you about 230 gold.
Frank, I'm gonna level with you. I have 177 gold to spend in your fine establishment.
Huh. Well, I got a proposal for you, because Frank loves a good game. Why don't we arm wrestle over it? And if you beat me, you can have it for 170 gold.
I mean, sure, why the hell not?
All right. He takes a step back and he clicks his fingers, and an arm wrestling table appears in between you two. And he leans down, and you realize his bicep is as thick as your torso. This dude is fucking
Okay, but Fish
jacked.
isn't weak here.
I know, that's why you have a chance. You have a chance to win. Let me pull up old Frank here. There we go. Here's how we're going to do this. Roll a strength check. Oh, God.
Oh, muscles.
Oh, God.
Do not fuck me, dice. You've been nice today. Okay. That's a 19.
You grip hands with this hard-working farm boy. Square jaw, thick Adam's apple, muscles rippling. And you hear servos whirring inside of his elbow. And
I don't like that.
you start to feel a grip that's like, oh, fuck, this is going to be bad. And then you hear something click and creak and zip. And then his arm snaps off as you pin him. He rolled a 1.
No.
I was gonna say, you said "oh God," and I was like, Frank just rolled a nat
I'm
one.
gonna run over and simultaneously pump some mending and some heal cure wounds into him, kind of back to back, to see if we can
When you run over,
re.
you realize there are sparks coming out of both his arm and his stub.
Yeah.
If you could hand me that, please. He says to you,
I'm gonna
Fish.
do
I'm
it.
so sorry.
It's okay. And he puts the torn arm back on his stub. and like little wires come out and reconnect and start to work, and they just reattach his arm.
I feel I should have warned you. I was a professional gladiator.
Yeah, Fish. That would have been nice, but you know what? You got a hell of a discount, so congratulations on your new elemental sword.
Thanks.
Alexi. Remind me what you needed, friend.
I want to find something to make my body stronger.
Right.
And then I want him to look at the broom.
Right. He leans you over to like an armor's section of the large tent. And he says, "Many of these pieces will increase your constitution, making you harder to kill." Is that what you're after?
Yes.
Won't you have a browse? You tell me what you like.
I just pick up the first thing that
You pick up a
comes
set.
to mind.
Yeah, you pick up a set of bracers, and there's a little tag attached to them called bracers of giant strength. Now, this works just like a belt of giant strength, except it goes around your wrists. It'll give you a +1 to Constitution, but it'll bring your strength all the way up to a 20.
Okay. And what about these? And I'm looking for something more Constitution focused.
And when you pick up the breastplate, that's a very unique piece. It will increase your Constitution by several points, but its real bonus is that it makes you very difficult to hit. It raises your AC by 4. It's basically like having a shield.
Okay, how much is this?
I could let that feller go for 800 gold, probably.
Okay. And you take payment plans, correct?
No layaway here at Captain Frank's. But if you're running a little short on funds, we could perhaps make an agreement.
Okay. That is fine.
I hear tell you're going to be in that tournament coming tomorrow.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you wear this for me? And he leans back, and a sign, much like the ones Laria has on her back, and Cal has on his back, appears. And it says Captain Frank's Wondrous Emporium. And at the bottom it says Bizarre.
That is fine. I can wear that.
You wear this in the tournament, you got this for 100 gold. And he goes to push the breastplate over to you.
Puts it on.
Alright. Does anybody else want anything while you're here?
I am not done.
Oh, yes, of course.
I have this broom, remember?
Alright.
I wanted you to look at.
You got to pay me first, and then I'll tell you what's going on with this broom.
I'm down to 3 gold after this. I'll give him the less.
All right. Alexi, I don't feel like you needed me to tell you this. This broom can fly. Had a feeling you kind of figured that out.
Yes.
What you don't know about the broom is inside this shaft, and he clicks the sort of hollow bamboo handle. There's a wand, and that's what's really doing the heavy lifting here. If you want to fly with this thing, you can sit on it, and you just think about flying, and it'll happen. But if you want that wand out, it might serve you a little better.
I want the wand.
Well, it's yours to break, and he hands it back to you.
Can I ask? You seem to have an issue with me. Why is that?
I don't want you to take it personal, Lexi. It ain't so much you. It's more, did a lot of business with your dad. Wasn't such a great guy. I'm trying not to let that resentment roll over to you. I know that's not your fault. But, you know.
It is okay. I walk off, meet up with the rest of them.
Yeah, when you turn to walk away, He says, "Hey, you know Kiesel's here too, right?"
I heard.
Yeah, you better be careful with that one. He came
I
in this
will
morning to
possess.
see me.
What did he want?
Oh, I can't tell you that. You know, confidentiality between patron and patron.
I work for you, and I point to the sign on the back.
Well, that's true. You do work for me. He came in to buy chalk, and that's all he bought.
I will make his outline with that chalk.
That's what I like to hear. Good luck. Don't forget to wear my my thing.
Sounds good.
You guys all begin to gather.
No. We're also want to just pick up some chalk because we were told to do that also by Sir Gregor Thorpe.
Yes. And Fish still needs to know about Tilly.
Yeah.
I have a couple things as well.
Okay. We'll come back to Remy.
He can't get out of his shopping spree.
This fucking shopping episode, man. We get back to Remy. We're just for the sake of expediency. You ask for chalk. He hands you chalk.
Perfect.
Not
How much?
not complicated.
2 gold.
A gold. It's chalk. We get over to.
Gotta pay a whole gold for chalk. Wow.
Yeah, should have been a silver. Honestly, you kind of got ripped.
It's a shit ton of chalk. Chalk for everyone.
It's like
Yeah.
We get over to Terry Trash Can.
like this big.
Specifically, can I get an unlimited chalk pen that will never die for 1 gold?
No, not for 1 gold. Are you crazy?
5 gold?
5 gold. We can talk about it.
5 gold. I'll talk about it.
We get over to Terry Trash Can. What is it you needed, buddy?
So I was looking over that book.
Yep.
I'm assuming that you'll want to kind of do a majority of the heavy lifting on that later. Like, just shoot me a message with what it says or something.
I will message you what it says.
Okay.
I will tell you this.
that being
You're disappointed with what you find in it.
Shocking no one.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I want to put in that bookmark
Okay.
where I left off, but I'm also going to put in a letter that says, I promise that this wasn't my intention, and I will figure out how this is happening and get you what you deserve. This fame should be yours. Terry.
Okay. Well then, young Terry Trash Can, if that's all you need from the book, you've ran out of time, so I'll have it back now.
Alrighty. Terry also needs a couple other things, but here's that book.
Of course. And as you put it in his hand, you watch it dissolve into nothing.
Sick. So hopefully that worked.
We'll see. What else is it you need there, Terry?
I need a gem. A little something.
Well, we got every kind of stone you could imagine. And he leads you over, and now you're standing beside Cal at the little kiosk full of rocks and stones.
Okay. I just need something that could be appraised for around 100 gold. Is what the spell component actually specifically calls for.
Sure.
So, whatever you think is necessary.
He pulls down a tiny little diamond. He said, you understand we're basically making a flat trade here. 100 gold for 100 gold, pretty much.
I mean, that's... I
Okay,
guess.
great.
Sure.
And he hands you the diamond.
I hand him 100 gold.
Okay.
Terry's back to being nearly broke. Why does everybody look so cool and Terry's, not dressed up like he has friends?
That's a hell of a question, Terry. Why aren't you dressed up like you have friends?
Well, what's everybody got these on for?
Oh, you talking about the tabards? The things on their back?
Yeah.
Well, these represent different...
Advertisement, not man.
Yeah, businesses. Advertising. Would you like to wear a Captain Frank tabard?
Well, I'm assuming, because I know these people, that you gave them something for them to do this. And I would like something, and then I would wear your thing.
Well, you are one of the most famous men that's ever walked in my tent, so I think it could be beneficial to my cause for you to wear my tabard. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a free item of your choosing.
Okay. Terry is going to turn around and start looking. You guys see a look on Terry's face that you may have never seen before. It is pure greed, 100%. You have given the mouse a maze of cheese, and he just never wants to leave.
I'm gonna say this, Roger. Think of anything,
fuck me,
and I'll get back to you.
So,
Fish, what was it?
I'm gonna wave it.
Oh, Cal, go ahead.
I'm gonna wave at Frank while that whole interaction is going on since they're close, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, Captain Frank, would you possibly have something that can transport items from place to place?"
It's gonna be a little more expensive than that sending stone, but I got something like that.
Oh, that's great. I would love to transport certain things over distances if that's possible.
How big are we talking here,
Say
friend?
gold.
Oh, okay, yeah. He waves in the air, and 2 bags appear in each of his hands. Works similar to the sending stones.
All right.
He hands one to you.
Okay.
There's a quirk to these.
Okay.
And he goes to open it as full as he can. Only about like that.
Yeah.
And he puts his arm in it, and it pops out of yours.
I'm gonna tickle his hand a little bit.
Oh! And he pulls it back. Now, obviously, you can't jump in this. The opening's just not big enough, but I don't know. Lots of items can pass through.
I'm gonna drop a gold into it.
It pops into the air right above Frank, and he catches it out of the air.
I'm gonna snatch out of his hand real quick.
Yeah, he gives it back to you.
All right. How much would this run me?
I feel like 100 gold, pretty reasonable for this.
100 gold?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm okay with 100 gold. Let's do it.
hell yeah. Fish, you had something you wanted?
Yes, Fish wants to know about Tilly, the goddess.
Mm-hmm. He walks you to the very back corner. And in the back corner, there's a door with like a shower curtain sort of situation. Like sliding from side to side. He says, I keep all my real rare ones in there. If you want to go ahead and head on in.
She is going to be holding her fancy new sword in her hand, but she's going to go in.
Okay. You walk in, and all of the noise from Captain Frank's, all the shopping and the crazy banjo music that plays over the ye olde intercom, sort of fades away. And there are several books in here, and they are sort of laid out like... Do you remember back in the 90s, like when you'd go to a video store and everything's like laid out, like face toward you, side by side? They're sort of laid out like that.
Okay.
Can't relate.
I hate you. And you do a quick sweep, and you find one called The Abandoned Wife.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to pick it up.
It's a book.
I would very much like to look through the book.
Okay. You open the book, and you start to kind of thumb through the first few pages, and it tells the story of a young girl who was very interested in archaeology. And she had a mentor that she one part loved and 4 parts hated. And it tells you the story about how they had a collapse in a cavern, and the reason she left, and the reason she started journeying with this tall pink-haired elf and this little halfling who was kind of out of their mind. And it proceeds to just tell you many things about this person's original journey. And you're about halfway through the book, and it starts talking about how they once met a man who became enamored with her. And through his enamoring, he decided he was going to make Tilly love him. And as you read this, it's quite a read, isn't it, Fish?
I'm assuming this is going to be jargon popping up.
You turn your head to where the voice just came from, and there is the handsome man you met in the religious district the other night. He says, "The ending is quite a doozy."
Well, I don't like to skip ahead in books.
I respect that. You know, if you have questions about Tilly, I could probably just answer them for you.
I feel this is a trap.
A trap? Fish, how dare you? I would never wish harm upon you.
I mean, I don't know who you are. And every, weirdly creepy being that pops out of nowhere that I have encountered in the last, 6 months has been bad news, man. I gotta tell you.
I don't think you're wrong. But if you're curious...
Well, thanks for that.
And he leans in and he says, "I am the king of the gods, Fish."
See, I don't know about that, because you're not on the... we saw this picture, and you're not on it.
Yes, it's interesting how that works. Maybe it's better to say I will be king of the gods. How's that?
See, there's something my mom used to say about, if wishes were fishnets, everybody would have pickled eels.
Tilly was my wife. She was a great woman. I loved her very dearly. Her friends didn't approve of our relationship, and they really got in the middle. Sort of presented themselves as nasty little wedges to our growth. And it really inhibited Tilly's greatness, I'll say that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything that's making me trust you more, honestly.
I understand. This is a very strange set of circumstances. But, and he reaches out and he touches the book, and it disappears. Perhaps that's a conversation for later. Don't forget our arrangement. And he blinks, and all that's left
What arrangement?
are two purple scleras, and then they also fade. And you're left standing alone in this room. And the curtain peels back and he says, "Did you get everything you needed there, Fish?"
Frank, I think you have a god problem, an infestation. You might want to call an exterminator.
Oh, gods can't come in here. Everybody knows that.
Well, I just had a conversation with one, so you might want to, rethink that.
I find it a lot more likely that you did not have a conversation with a god in my water closet. So, and
I mean, man, you believe what you want, but I know what I'm not going to finish that sentence because I did just chase after a rat that turned out to be a guard that I killed the other day. But,
Are you drinking the ointment I gave you?
Frank didn't give me the ointment.
Who gave you the ointment?
Little green man.
Petey did.
Oh, okay.
Petey did.
You're right. Yeah, that's how I remembered it. He reaches his hand out to help you out of the room. Do you leave the room?
I would like to look and see as I drop my dice. That's a great That's a great omen. I would like to see if the book is back on the shelf.
When you turn your head, no, it is not there. There's an empty slot there.
Cool beans. Yeah, I'm leaving the room before Frank realizes that I have lost a seemingly valuable item of his, like I have lost my D20.
Great. You guys are all one by one escorted to the front of the tent, where Frank, in all of his unison, because there are 7 of him, says, "We appreciate your all's patronage. Thank you for shopping here at Captain Frank's Magical Emporium and Bizarre. If you guys have further needs, we'll be open to you every day of the tournament."
And while he says that, I'm going to be like, "Oh, Frank, before we leave, I wanted to give you an invitation to," and I'm going to ask Ilaria for one of the coins.
I'm going to flip a coin out of my pocket, and when Frank catches it, on one side of the coin is the exotic stag emblem,
Okay.
and on the other side is my face.
Beautiful.
You ever have some spare time?
That sounds like a great idea. I just might take you up on that. And he sort of opens the tent for you guys to leave.
Is Terry staying behind because he hasn't gotten his item yet?
Terry has gotten his item.
Oh, he has?
Yeah. I'm going to let Terry tell me what it is later. I'm not going to put him on the
Okay.
spot because it's literally anything.
That's wild.
My God.
I do have one question for you before I leave, Captain Frank.
Absolutely, Zalaria.
I show him this giant antler, and I say, if you were to do something with this, what would it be?
Break it into a million tiny little pieces and throw it over the ground.
Throw it on the ground as,
Yes.
like, fertilizer?
It is less than dog shit.
What would you do
He looks over
with a
to
skin suit?
he looks over to Lexi. There's a moment of like, should they have
know,
this? With a skin suit, I'd probably put it on there. Supplement 040.
Okay.
Okay. You guys have a good day now.
Not putting on the skin suit.
And as you step out into the street of Tournament Village, we take our game break. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. Let's start where we left off. You guys were exiting the tent for Captain Frank's. What would you like to do?
Sup would like to take the box that he was handed and, like, touch the rubber duck on his chest plate, have it, like, move or open a hole so that he can place the box inside himself to carry it.
Yeah, you can do that. When you pop your chest plate open, there's like a circuit board of interworkings. This is how Terry can work on you sometimes. But sort of where your stomach feasibly should be, there's a small compartment. Looks like it may be for holding or hiding things. So you can slip it in there. Very doable.
Sorry.
I would then like to take some of the yarn
Uh-huh.
of Rainbow and I want to expel or procure from my being the knitting needle.
Mm-hmm. Very easy to find.
And okay, great. And then I'd like to start to just knit a square, a granny square, quick little granny square to see if I retain that information when I no longer have the knitting needle inside of me.
But, your jaw drops.
Yeah.
And you pull the knitting needle out and your jaw recloses. And you begin knitting a square out of this rainbow yarn. Roll a perception check.
Yeah. Want to see what happens to the yarn, too. Oh, this is very bad. Okay. What's my bonus to perception? Hold on, give me a second. Please help. Please help. Can it be an insight check instead?
No, but you can use a point of inspiration to re-roll it.
No. It's a 9.
It doesn't need to be very high. 9 is actually enough, I guess. You start knitting this square, and you, as it gets bigger, you realize that this isn't. You're not creating fabric, so to speak. It's like opaque, like tangible rainbow. There aren't tiny little holes like there would be with a knitted sweater. It is a solid rainbow that you're knitting. You get the impression that it probably does stuff. You don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna make a little square and then stop so that I'm not using the whole skein of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to re-ingest the knitting needle and ingest the rainbow.
You put the knitting
Taste
needle in
the
your
rainbow.
mouth, and you close it, and it disappears. And you go to put the rainbow in your mouth, and you close it, and your mouth can't close. And inside your mind, you hear, "System error. Only one input at a time."
Oh. Okay. So then I'm going to eject the knitting needle
Okay.
and try to reconsume the square
I'm telling
of
you,
rainbow.
this is Kirby laws.
When you put
I had to learn that.
When you put the yarn in your mouth and it closes, you have a very deep understanding of atmospheric phenomenon.
Ooh. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna hand Terry the knitting needle and say, "Can you put this in the bag of holding? I do not want to lose it, but I cannot
Terry
hold
can
it.
hold it. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Thank
And
you."
you see him put it next to, like, he has probably 30 different tools in his pocket, but he
Easily.
only ever uses the one in his hand.
Yeah.
Like, the one in his hand is the one that he fixes literally everything with.
Uh-huh.
It's an all-purpose tool. You've seen him use this on everything.
That's
And
cool.
Terry's gonna kind of look at it, and then look at you. So, hold on now. You eat something, and then you know things about that something. Yeah?
I think so.
So what happens if you eat a tool that's used for multiple things?
I don't know. Should we try?
Terry does not want to lose his all-purpose tool.
I would give it back.
Assuming
Yeah.
that you can.
Huh?
Yeah. If I can.
Assuming that he can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hell with it. Let's try it. Oh man, I don't want to lose my tool.
Well, let's see. So Sup is first going to try to eject the square of rainbow that he...
Your mouth opens.
Consume.
The rainbow thread comes out.
Okay.
Terry would like to make an investigation roll to determine whether or not there is any chance that he will not be getting his tool back.
You don't need to make a roll. There is 100% a chance that feeding metal to a metal-eating robot could, in fact, consume the metal. There's a chance of that. 100%.
Terry's just about to put it in your mouth. Oh, wait, hold on. You eat metal, dog. No, we ain't gonna do this now.
Try it.
No, but maybe you should try one of those books of yours and see if, like, then they can just, like, read it by just nomming it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I just found out that he's been stealing them from the dude who wrote them this whole time.
Oh, cool.
Do I need to put everything in my mouth?
Sub has nothing in their mouth right now, right?
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
I'm gonna give you the monster manual. Can you eat this?
That's
Okay.
I was gonna just go to the page of beholders, but if you could just eat it, we know everything.
Do you eat this monster
Okay.
manual?
Cool. Can I think about this for a minute and like
Sure.
intelligence check this?
Yeah. Roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
Chances this will turns up into a monster.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I have a lot of
just
concerns
roll.
about what we're doing right now.
Then we just throw the skin suit on you and we see what happens.
No!
What
This
kind
is
of
how
check
Sub
do we-
died.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Bye.
break.
No, it's over.
That is, in fact, not how we end this game, but sweaters and buttons is on the screen for some reason.
So what do you want me to roll? Just a regular intelligence check?
Yep. Yep, just an intelligence check.
Be more intelligent than my 9 perception, please.
Well, I rolled a 16, and my
There we go.
intelligence is plus. My intelligence checks modifier is +8, so
There we go.
like a
24.
24.
Wesley?
Yes, I'm aware, but I have to be able to send this to... You guys are going to see some funny things on the screen for just a second. Be patient.
You have 3
Why are you
screens, my
sending
love.
me things? Uh-oh.
When your mouth closes on that,
Oh my god.
you now have access to that.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Terry, what'd you roll? One more time, sorry.
I rolled a 24.
There is definitely a chance that this consumes your tool. You know that it's not a 100% like it's your tool is lost, but you know that there is a chance.
Yeah, that's not what I was rolling for though.
Oh, what are you rolling for?
We were rolling to see if it was a good idea to just start tossing shit in her gullet.
Shoving
you know?
things
Oh, no, it's a
into
good
Sub's
idea.
mouth.
This is a new
So I
thing.
guess
So even with a
24,
high
we have
intelligence check,
determined. Yeah,
even with a high intelligence check, there's no way to know. This is a new experimental thing.
yeah. I'm assuming
Everything
that,
Sub puts in his mouth is going to be a trial and error.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that what I've gained from this is the fact that if it's not made of metal, then fuck it, we ball.
It's probably a perfectly fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just shoving random
To be
books down her
fair.
throat now.
To be fair, I was able to consume a gold piece
And poop it back out.
Yeah, and get it back out. So not all metal.
Yeah.
Not all metal is created equal. Sep is going to look at Fenna and say, I understand monsters. And
Fucking
hand the
all
book
of
back
them.
to you.
Do you spit the book back out?
I do spit the book back out.
Okay.
Does all the knowledge go?
So when her jaw lowers and she produces the book and hands it back to you, erase that message I just sent you, Gabby.
Okay.
You also become starkly aware that not currently having a thing inside you, you no longer remember how to knit, you don't know anything about monsters, and you're not sure what the fuck rainbows are.
Oh no.
I do not understand.
Understand what? You just said you understood monsters. Tell me a
I
monster
do
fact.
not understand.
What the fuck is happening?
I think you gotta let her keep the book in her.
That's exactly who I'm looking for.
Okay, I give you back the book.
Okay. I eat the book.
You have the stuff back. And having this
Okay,
inside
tell me
you,
about beholders.
you also understand how to knit, and you know how atmospheric phenomenon work.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so when something is inside of okay.
I just have to have something inside.
Something
of me
has to be inside
understand.
anything you've learned. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna label a section of our party thing, whatever's in your stomach.
Great.
A man approaches Earl's group. Oh, Master, I've looked everywhere for you. He takes Caldrian's hands.
Yes, of course.
They've sent me from the bar. There are many, many questions that We don't understand what's happening. People are coming and renovating things, and suddenly we've had more customers, and what am I meant to tell him?
Who?
Your partner.
Of course.
Owner of the bar.
Tell him to prepare for lots of money and men.
I think that's good news. Yes, thank you. I'm happy to pass
So
that
what's
on.
your name again?
Oh, I'm Terrell. I'm a page boy. I get
Page
paid
boy?
to deliver notes and messages.
How about things?
Things as well, of course, yes.
Perfect. I need you to deliver this bag to him and this rock. Can you do that?
Oh, absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sir. It is 1 gold.
Here's 2 gold.
He takes both gold. As he turns away,
You're doing it.
is there anything else?
Tell him that I'll be by as soon as I can.
Excellent.
I overhear this interaction and I walk over. Harold, and I flip him another gold coin, and it's one of our calling cards. If anyone presents this to you, give them 1 free beer on the house.
Absolutely, Mistress. I will do just that. Thank you. By the way, people are coming asking for the exotic stag. Have we changed our name?
Look at the coin.
And he does so. Very well. I'll make sure I make it known. Thank you. And he begins to scurry away. What are the rest of you doing?
I would like to find Kiesel. Or Mort.
Both.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh yeah, because
I would
I'm great at these. Yeah. How's a 7?
A 7.
Let somebody help. Dang.
I wonder how you'd find them. Yeah, no good ideas.
It's not like we don't have a little thing inside our pocket that may or may not be a map that we've never ever attempted to utilize.
I'm gonna pull out Gregory and I'm gonna be like, Gregory, do you think you can find a giant man with antlers? Just 1 antler.
You haven't fed me in 2 days.
You want
So-
some pickled
so
eel, Gregory?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Here's the thing. I was gonna feed him before I went to bed last night, but we just kind of like transferred over. We just kind of pretended like that didn't happen. So
And you put a little pickled eel in his little hands, and he starts to just fucking rip it to shreds.
Gregory, how often would you like to eat?
I'm thinking daily. I'm
Yeah,
oppressive.
but like how many? A couple of times a day, you know.
Once a day is fine.
Okay, all right. I mean, technically, he's been in the pocket close to the pickled eels. I feel like he would have.
Yes, but that's stealing, and I'd get in trouble. Anyway, what did you need me to do?
I was just curious if you might be able to go and find like a giant guy with antlers, and like a skull face.
I have no special
All right.
ability to do so, but if you put me on the ground, I will run around.
Are you gonna be in danger?
God.
Because I don't want to release you if you're gonna be in danger.
Am I going to be in danger? I mean, any of these people could step on me and kill me, I would think.
Okay, never mind. Let's scratch that option. Scratch that.
Al, what if we use the not
Biscuits.
automaton box? It is not an
What?
automaton. I am an automaton.
I think it's part.
But what if you use the box?
Okay, well we can try it. I'm gonna pull out the box.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You hold the box in your palm, and the blue swirling incantations begin to pop up on all the faces of it. And you hear in your mind's ear, so to speak, I am Viscus 78. How can I help you?
Viscus, can you find people?
I am able to locate individuals. Yes, Caldrian.
We're looking for Kiesel and Mort.
A sort of map pops up in front of your eyes. You get the impression you're the only one seeing what's happening. And it is a map of Vaelmyr. And it begins to sort of zoom in on the capital. And it begins to zoom in sort of on the east side. And then it starts to move north and zoom in on the tournament village. And then it gets a little tighter on Tournament Village. And there's a dot behind the bunkhouse. Your query is here.
Where's the other one?
Your query is here.
Okay. That might be why it was so difficult to recruit him. Thank you for telling me that.
Is there anything else, Caldrian?
Where is Gregory? Sir Gregory.
Not the porcupine.
Yes, not the porcupine.
The camera moves to the right, maybe a quarter of an inch, still in the same location. Your query is here.
Oh. Well, thank you, Viscous. And I'm going to put him back in my pocket.
Caldrian.
Yes.
This is the first time Viscous has spoken to you and not responded to a question. It is imperative that I inform you that when you inquire the location of an individual, they are alerted to your inquiry.
Oh, that... Ooh,
Solid fucking timing on that alert.
I would have known that before. Okay, well, honestly, I need to talk to both of them, so if they know that I'm looking for them, it's not that big a deal, as long as there's no murderous rages that, kill half the village or anything like that.
Good luck, Caldrian.
Thank you. I feel like I'm going to need it. Well,
It's now a bad time to tell you all that I saw Mort inside Hazel's head.
that would have been great information.
No,
Also,
yeah.
earlier,
What? Sorry, no, Mort can't be here. No.
Mort's here. Unfortunately, I have some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear?
Do you know what Kiesel is?
Both
I
of
sure
the
do.
newses.
Both of the newses? Well, the good news is I know where Mort, Kiesel, and Gregory are.
What is the bad
Great,
news?
where?
Well, where in the bad news? The bad news is they know we're looking for them now.
How?
Magic?
The not
Does Mort know
automaton.
where we are right now? Like, is he coming here right now?
He wasn't clear on if he knew where the search was coming from. He just knows that we're looking for it. So I probably should have mentioned her name because I know you guys are tight,
No, thank you. Actually, I would like to never ever see that man again.
Take
Thank
a point
you
of inspiration,
very much.
Caldrian.
Say that again?
Take a point of inspiration.
Dad, you're a
The
bad man.
not
You're a bad man.
automaton told them.
But so since Alexei is looking for Kiesel, he is behind the bunkhouse.
Thank you.
Okay, first though, Mort is also in Kiesel's body behind the bunkhouse.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
So your boy and your brother, they're behind the bunkhouse. I have a hot date with the blonde over there, so I'm going to go talk to him. And I'll see you guys soon.
I'm gonna go with Cal in the not heading towards Mort direction.
That is
No
exactly where
Mort.
Cal is going. He's
They
going
were-
to talk to Sir Gregory, who's right next to Mort.
They were standing next to
together.
each other. They are together.
I'm
Yes.
team not going there. I'm team
But look, we're just gonna,
hiding from that.
you know, we're gonna stand at a distance and be like, psst, psst.
I need to know who's doing
Sep
what.
is
I'm going to
to
Kisu.
follow Cal.
Okay, so before Lexi walks away, I'm gonna be like, listen, we need some employees. So if you can
Trying
talk
to
to your
hire
brother
your
for
brother.
us. Mort is inside his body, so if you could just, you know, honestly though, like, we could use Mort as well. So try to hire both of them if you can.
Everyone
2
loves
for 1 deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know the big bads of this campaign? Can they be strippers in my bar?
Listen, we need to take their shirts off. It's not a big deal. Like once a week.
That's how we convert them.
I don't know if they are what you will call the gay.
They don't have to be. Yeah, it's not about
Gay.
being. Yeah,
Gay for Pay's a very real
it's not
thing.
about being left-handed or not. You know, it's really just about the experience, and we're gonna pay them. So
We're also open to having females in this establishment as well.
yeah,
We are all getting canceled. I hope everybody knows that.
Half the people in this game are gay, so I think we can elude it.
I know.
I think we're
No.
good.
All right,
Still
so
horrible.
I need to know what everybody's doing.
Sup is going with Cal, and on the way, Sup is going to ask, "What do you think would happen if I ate the box?"
you know, I think that Viscous probably wouldn't appreciate that too much. He seems pretty chill. He did warn us, granted, it was completely inappropriate timing, about them knowing that we're looking for him. But maybe just wait till he pisses us off.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so before I continue, is anybody not going to this ridiculous meeting of people?
First of all, why
Yeah,
are
this-
Gregory and Kiesel hanging out together in the first
Hell of a
place?
question, right?
Power of strength.
They're definitely left-handed.
Okay, I'm not going as me, that's for sure.
Okay.
If I am required to go, I'm not going as me.
I have
You think he
something for
can't
you.
tell your essence?
I don't want to talk about that, Christopher.
Do you wanna be like-
Zalari, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm gonna pull out my little pouch. I've got some berries inside. And I'm going to give a berry to Finna. Darling, eat one of these berries, and no one will know who you are.
Oh, this is so interesting. I was going to turn myself into a rat. Now I'm getting provided food. Yeah, sure. I'll eat it. That'll be fun.
Describe how the berries work.
So the berries will turn you into someone else completely. I'm not sure how long the duration is. I think it was like for an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
It's usually an hour or so if it's
and
similar.
You have no control over who it turns you into.
Nice.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Do you consume the berry, Finna?
Yeah.
You look like Mort.
Don't even.
You eat the berry, and you begin to grow fur. And this is not a altogether painless experience, as your fingernails fall off, and in their place, claws begin to rip through the tips of your fingers. And your eyes go out of focus, and you blink, and when you open your eyes, they're slitted. And you look down, and you see that you're wearing a rainbow sweater.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sweaters.
You are sweaters.
Fucking yeah,
Is she
bro.
sweaters or is she buttons?
Or sorry, your buttons.
Wait, which one
Your
is
buttons.
she? She's buttons,
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck
There you
yeah. I'm gonna roll around like a cat.
You watch her roll around in an approximation of what cats do, Mal, and you are racially insulted.
Mortified. Mortified.
Finna, we gotta have some crash course lessons here. That's not. No.
All right, Alexi, are you leading the charge back here, buddy?
Yeah.
I feel like you walked off first. Doesn't take long until you get behind the large feast bunkhouse. And when you're back there, you start to get this... Actually, roll me... let's do a history check.
Stealth? Are we trying stealth back there? Because I can pass without a trace on the way on.
It's not what Alexi said.
I'm not stealthing.
Oh, okay.
Stealth isn't stealth at all, so...
A 15, 16 minus 1.
Okay. You start to feel a presence that you have felt a long, long time ago. But with a 15, you just can't place your finger on it.
Mm.
You guys walk into this sort of very dim, overcast, like back area. There are trees like blocking the sunlight, and ivy going up the brick wall all to the back of the house. And you see Kiesel there, and standing beside him is Sir Gregory, but you can't hear what they're saying or what they're doing. What would you like to do?
Do they look to be like conversing and like being cordial, or?
No, it doesn't look like a cordial conversation.
So, can we all see this?
You can see it, yes.
How far away is Alexi from me?
He's right there with you. He's just kind of leading the party. Everybody's there together.
So as we see them talking, I'm going to kind of try to quickly get up to where Alexi is and grab him on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, so, Alexi, maybe we should, like, find out what they're saying.
I do not do sneaky with.
Let's just hang back then, and we'll send the sneaky folks up first.
I'm actually fairly sneaky.
You're muted, Remy.
I'll roll a stealth.
Okay. Roll it.
All right, I'll pass without a trace since we're heading up to Creepy Town. It's going to be +10 to anybody in my bubble, which should be everybody since we're keeping in tight formation.
Okay, so we have to
also ask Gregory to sneak up and listen.
We have to have an understanding. Stealth doesn't mean invisible.
Right.
So if you roll a 30 on stealth, but you walk up to a guy that's just standing there, he can still see you.
Well, we're out in the back, right? There's forest on one side.
Yeah. There are trees here, but it's certainly not enough to hide a party of 6, 7 people.
Can I climb up the building and try to like lean over the edge to hear them?
You can absolutely try.
I think we got to split up
as well.
So your brother has probably an extremely keen sense of smell, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Probably.
I think we all need to just accept that this is not going to be a covert operation. We're walking up to them. Cal wants to talk to Gregory.
We haven't made it.
We gotta just own it.
We just want to, get there in time.
Yeah, but they also know that we're coming, right? Because
they know we're coming.
They only know that we were looking for them. They don't know that we're coming.
Do they know that you were looking for them, or do they know that somebody was looking for them?
I'm pretty sure they know that I was looking for them. Which could mean all manner of things. You know what I mean?
Can it? I think it means one thing, which is that they're probably expecting you to be like, hey, I know where you
but
are. I'm going to come hang out.
I've also asked them both to come to the bar and stuff, and they don't know when I'm coming. They just know that I was looking for them at some point.
17 plus 4.
So 21. Yeah, you scale up the building effortlessly as your way.
All right. Oh, there he goes.
What are you doing, Alexi?
I like to go over to the edge of where they're talking,
okay,
above them, and just try to not peer over obvious, but just enough where I can kind of pick up what they're saying.
You get over, and you hear Sir Gregory whisper, not whisper, but speak in a hushed tone, and he says, I know that there are more than one of you in there. And I want you to know that the board will not be happy about this. That is cheating. And Kiesel doesn't speak for a moment, and then he says, Can you help me get this thing out of me? And Gregory says, We have many healers. There are healers here in Tournament Village. I'm sure they can help you. And Kiesel's hand, quick as lightning, shoots up and grabs Gregory by the throat. And Gregory, with both of his hands, grabs Kiesel's wrist. And those of you who watched yesterday understand that there is a strength disparity between these two. And Kiesel falls to his knee as Gregory begins to wrench his wrist away from his throat and down toward the ground. And you hear him say, I have no qualms with murdering trash. What are you doing?
And I jump down beside Kiesel.
Yeah. When you do, Gregory looks up at you and releases his grip on Kiesel's wrist. And Kiesel stands. What do you say?
I thank you for looking after my brother. But I will take it from here.
Very well. I will leave you, Alexei, with this thing. You need to have an understanding that if violence occurs here, you will both be removed from the tournament.
Ooh, like wrenching someone's arm.
And
Yes.
He turns, and his cape flows as he turns, and he begins to stomp away.
Is he going back towards them?
Yes.
Cool.
For the time being...
Fortunately...
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, what you're about to say could be important.
I was just going to say, if Sup had seen that, Sup would have started taking steps towards the altercation. So...
Okay. You can meet him halfway there.
Okay.
I'm also going to meet him halfway there.
Great.
I'm as always. I'm with Sup. So
There's no reason not to. Yeah, everybody just moved forward.
Yeah.
You're me, the baby doll.
I would like to be the thing that's moved away from the Mort thing.
Okay. So you're staying back where you originally were. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Greg.
It's
How's it going?
Nice to see you on this fine day.
Hello.
Caldrian.
Pretty fast. He grabbed your throat pretty quick.
Yes, you saw that.
Yeah, well, it was kind of hard.
Yeah.
But you're both gargantuan.
I didn't see anything, personally.
I appreciate that,
Yeah, you did.
Caldrian.
He was
What
standing right
was
by me.
happening?
No.
Yeah.
Some family business, it seems. I think Alexei's going to handle it precisely. It's nothing to do with me or you all, so I will take my leave of the situation.
Sir Gregory, before you leave,
Of course.
can we have a stroll?
Just the two of us, of course, yes.
Alright.
He
Guys,
sort of,
if you don't mind, I'm going to stroll with Gregory for a minute.
he sort of walks past the group and he puts his arm around Caldrian to guide him away. He stops at Zalaria for a moment. And he sort of over his shoulder looks at you, Zalaria. And his usual cheery demeanor is less cheery. And you can't help but feel a little bit threatened by the 7-foot-tall, not smiling Sir Gregory beside you. He begins to step again with Caldrian. We move over to Alexei. Your brother stands motionless, not saying anything next to you.
So you let the sorcerer take over you, did you?
I'm trapped in here. Can you remove his influence?
You think that you can damn near kill me and me help you. Oh, Key, you are really funny.
You will help me, Alexi. You will help me.
Do you know
When he
that
says
by
that
you
to
waking
you,
up?
He looks over
Oh,
at the party. And he says, or else.
Seth's just gonna
Ooh.
say, or else what?
Are you up there with them now? Or did you stop when
Yeah.
Sir Gregory? Okay.
I mean, as they walked away, I walked up to Alexi.
He does not acknowledge that you're even there.
Okay.
I will help you, Key. But you know it is not going to be easy.
Or free.
At this point, I am willing to sacrifice to have him rid of me.
Well, Alexi, what do you need?
Where is Mort's body?
If I knew that, Alexi, I would have killed him long ago and freed myself of this.
No. Alexi, what do you need for doing the job? Like, what's gonna be your reward?
Oh, that is fair. It is time for us after this to go back to sleep. Well, you to go back to sleep.
Alexi,
You agree to those terms?
the slumber is gone. It's over. We cannot be those people anymore. Our father wakes soon, and when he wakes, the end comes.
Then you help me get rid of him. And the worm father, or whatever you call him.
Once a week at the exotic stack.
I agree to these terms.
Good. I pull out a daisy, or it's not a daisy, it's a dandelion. And I blow on the dandelion, and I wish for Mort to not be able to possess this guy ever again. So he's booted out, and he's not able to possess him again.
My hands are sweaty.
Anyone. He should not be able to possess anyone ever again. Mort
Anybody.
must stay in his own body.
Don't limit him like that.
Once wish is spoken, those are the words.
Yeah.
You watch as
God.
Terry produces the flower that Petey gave him and told him was the most powerful artifact that the party had. And you watch as he blows the white dancing seedlets of the dandelion away. And he makes his wish and casts wish. And in that moment, Kiesel, his body posture changes from being rigid and hard to softer. And his shoulders slump and his head drops. I am freed.
Yeah, that's what you wanted, right?
Of course, but
Well, there you go. Now you and Terry friends. You gotta do what Alexi said, and we can all go about our day. You hungry? I'm hungry.
He kneels down to Terry Trashcan. He says, Mortis Alabaster is a 1,000-year-old sorcerer. How have you removed his abilities?
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm a possum. You hungry? I'm hungry.
He stands and he shakes his head yes.
All right, let's go.
And he begins to follow Terry Trashcan to the front of the building. And that is where we end today's game.
Yay!
What the fuck?
No.
100%.
Was not expecting that at all.
That means Ilaria can hit on Kiesel now without consequences.
Still with him dead.
Roger, what the hell?
I have to do an outro now.
Yeah.
Roger.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and playing D&D with us. My name is Wes Bjornson. I'm your DM both now and forever. I have to figure out how to make what was originally the Big Bad Evil Guy not that anymore. So that's fun. I'll talk to you guys next week. Keep it creepy.
You gonna do this?
Obviously,